Oh, you bitch!
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
Well. Okay, I chose my words poorly there. I'll happily admit that. Well. Thanks, Yen. Gator. Well, okay. She doesn't need to apologize for that. I chose my words very poorly there. I will happily admit that. I chose my words very poorly. I did. I chose them poorly. Said the wrong thing. At least she didn't vaporize me. At least she only teleported me into a lake. Could have been worse. She has that power to vaporize me in a heartbeat. Still a little miffed, but whatever. I'm not gonna not gonna say what I say. But yeah, I'm not gonna blame her for that. That was actually called for. Okay. Oh, get back in. Okay, that was actually good. I won't bet that was funny. Geralt kinda deserved it. And so did I. And I don't think Yen's gonna be the Hey guys! You can guess what happened. And you'd be right, yes, she did teleport me into the lake. I'm kind of glad she didn't teleport me into a rock, or on top of a mountain, or anything else that could have killed me quite easily. Hey Yen! Yeah, sorry. Don't need to apologize. I deserved it. I probably deserve a lot more. But thanks for making me walk the stairs again. Good exercise. Hello. I'm back.
Geralt, anything you'd like to say?
Sorry.
Pretty dumb excuse.
Extremely stupid. I'm glad a mere whiff of fresh air helped you realize that.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me Forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All
How do we do it?
How do I find the source?
Use this Potest Acquisitor.
Potest.
Okay.
Potest Acquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are.
Ah, great, it's a squealer.
Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay. Understood.
Nothing here.
I'm sorry, I still find that fucking hilarious what Yennefer did. And admittedly, I chose my words poorly, and I said, alright, I'm not going to say it again. Okay. Ah.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Shh.
Huh. Okay.
Shit, lost the signal. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now.
Okay. What the hell is this thing? Huh. It's not this way, but it's over here somewhere apparently.
Getting warmer. Warmer.
Okay.
Hot.
It's Uma!
Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her? How can I help you? You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs? So do I.
Take care. Okay. That's very interesting. Interesting.
long. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwen, Edirn, and the mages were heroes. On the field first, then in ballads. Not much left of that world.
See you later, Vesemir. Can't be far now.
It looks like it's Uma.
Look at the fire.
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Ah, there you are.
Huh. What is it?
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
I don't think it is Siri if you ask me, but... Oh.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Okay, yeah, done. I'm not 100% certain. I don't think Uma is Siri, but then there's a chance it might be. I don't like guessing with this game because it kind of always, I'm always like 80% of the time wrong. Okay, Yennefer, fixed your thing. Sort of. Okay. Yennefer, how you doing, darling?
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Pulling your hotel, I guess.
He probably knew, but that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gleder Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Ithne Iacus.
Uh-oh.
Recognize the
dialect?
dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Huh.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yep.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Yes. What I do?
Let me
Guessing you want
guess.
something.
You want something in return.
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request. Stop guessing. Just listen. The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
Yeah,
The world
kind of
will
my fault.
perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Whoa! Whoa! Flowing hair!
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn.
True.
The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
all in
What
all,
now?
an interesting conversation. What now?
You can start by apologizing for acting like a boor. despite my asking you not to.
I didn't.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt.
I didn't mean it.
Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin.
I kind of didn't realize it was going to be that kind of thing. I just thought it was going to be, you would like something in return. What would it be? I'm that kind of person. Sheesh, people are too sensitive in this world. Ooh, hey, I leveled up.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this?
Okay, now the method.
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down in a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion.
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
So,
What now?
got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Ugh. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out, it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I made a deal with this young alchemist.
Yeah.
She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners.
Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Trail of grasses, that's gonna be interesting. Very interesting.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
Yeah, I was gonna stay up, man. I can't interested to see where the story's going, and wasn't up for a round of wait. I need to. My beard needs trimmed.
Damn. What a dream.
Huh. Hmm. Huh. Umama. Oh, didn't work. Hemlock didn't work.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir,
Learn anything?
learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term? Relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep
Maybe someone else
silent.
in there.
Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought
Oh,
we
that
got
table
rid of
one.
that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right.
What now?
So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we?
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied?
Okay.
Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Okay. Gather the necessary ingredients, okay.
Performed a series of...
Okay. Here we go.
calculations, extrapolated some data, ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Yep. Okay, got it. Let's do this shit.
ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Mother's tears.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
It's not easy to watch.
O-E-C-K, Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd...
Ugh!
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
I'm not leaving this. I'm staying right here.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Yeah, I have.
I
She knows what
trust
she's
you.
doing.
She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
Okay. A few hours later.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
It's not Siri, I'm pretty sure of
Yeah.
that.
You're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Siri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first, then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Okay. This serious story seemed appropriate for the time.
Never severe. Kaniatad. Nevid. Savir. Kowal. Arriva. Endir. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Kowal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Sabir, Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Arriva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
Okay.
Planetard, Taran Anade, Dis!
It's the elf.
Halak?
You know him?
Look.
Yes. An elf. In hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
Does the hunt want with her?
What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open
Fuck.
the gate. We cannot...
Fuck.
We cannot allow this.
Shit. If you're unaware, basically the best way to describe it, at the start of the game you saw the intro, the first hour-ish. Basically, the best way I can do it, it's like a plane shift. If you don't know what that is when two worlds are overlapping each other. If you've ever seen Thor: The Dark World, it's basically the convergence there. Like, with all the planets aligned and the portals start opening up. This is happening in this world. This happened before in this world. And when it happened last time, magic happened. Magic happened in this world. Hence we have sorcerers. But magic ended up leading to monsters, to the witchers, to horrible, horrible things, but also good things. Magic has been very helpful in this world. And it's happening again. I don't know in the context of the world how long it's been since the last one, but it's been a long, long time. And the thing is though, this one does not look good. This one looks like it could bring worse things than we've been dealing with in the Witcher world. The hunt is merely the first step in it. And it sounds like Ciri's blood is the only way to open the portal permanently. This is not good. We have to stop this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Avain. Arwain. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. They will detect.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
I'm going after Ciri.
Going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalon? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
We'll be waiting.
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here. And the hunt will follow.
I will fight the hunt.
To catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
I will fight the
We
hunt.
plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
If
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
I'll gather allies.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
I got plenty of favors right now.
In that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalaf to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
Oh, don't worry. We got plenty of shit to
Ammo's
deal
on
with
my
them.
way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Ah, well.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
I'll be back when back as soon as I can. Well, one moment, please. We're going to war. We're going to war with the Wild Hunt. I'm saying this right now. I will die fighting. I will die to my Geralt will fight to his dying breath and beyond if he has to. No one is taking Cyril from him. So let's have a look at the quest we've got to do. We have Brothers in Nilfgaard, Brothers in the Arms in Skellige, and Brothers in Novigrad. We got Roach, Zoltan, Distra, Caesar, Krez, Emelan. Talk to the Emperor. We're going to war, people! And we're going to war with the Wild Hunt. See you next time. Ciao for now.